generations. And now, the power of two restores the one.
We got a bidet! Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel, Dyad in the Rough. Today we are talking about the latest information that has come out for MLB the Show 24. We have the new Cornerstone Captains that are revealed. As of the recording of this video, no other Season 2 information has been revealed. If it was, I have it here for you, but and we'll be talking about that more later on. For those of you that usually check out my season debuts and like talk about all the different new things for the seasons, that video will be probably delayed until Sunday. We are going on a vacation and I won't be able to play the season 2 when it drops. So much anticipated for me, but do not worry, we will be covering it when we get back from our little vacation. But we are here to talk about today the 4 Cornerstone Captains that were revealed. We do have 4 of them. We have Giancarlo Stanton, we have Rafael Devers, Luis Castillo, and Corbin Carroll. Now, if you're not aware, because it seems like a lot of people in the community are not aware, these are basically these captain cards that you get at the start of a season. There's 4 of them that they'll have. Everybody that logs in for season 2 will get the option to pick one of these captains. Why would you want these captains? Especially because they are Diamond 88s. You would want these because season 2 is going to, for most of the modes in Diamond Dynasty, reset your roster essentially. So you'll be able to use core players no matter what season it is. So all your live series cards and a handful of other core cards along the way, you'll be able to use on day 1 of season 2. But you won't be able to use like all your 99s that you got from season 1. So what that means is a lot of your players are going to be, going back down to, much lower than the 99s that we're used to right now. So these captain cards are here to kind of help us boost our stats along the way. So what do we got going on here? Based on what I'm thinking, for these, because they haven't said what the boosts are. So we'll find that out soon. But my guess is that Stanton is going to give some power boost, so hitting dingers. My guess is that Corbin Carroll is going to enhance speed and fielding. Rafael Devers, I could see some like contact boost. And then Luis Castillo, of course, some pitching depth there. Probably some strikeout stuff, some limiting the walks, all that good stuff. So you'll have to think about, who do you want to use? You will, like the Cornerstone Captains that we got before, I feel like they didn't help me after maybe like 3 weeks. I had enough players that were, high enough diamonds where they weren't compatible with the requirements for my Cornerstone Captain. So I never used them. I used mine for, I don't know, probably not too far, because I picked the pitcher for the first one, which I definitely will not be picking the pitcher this time, just because I'm pretty confident in the pitching cards that I have. Myself, I'm probably looking at either Carroll or I'm looking at Stanton, just because I know how I play, right? I feel like I'm very good at pitching, but I'm not the greatest at hitting. So I feel like those two are going to help me out the most. So I don't know. It's kind of up to you what you're going to pick. Another big thing with the reset is that you will be able to have a wild. I think we're going to have up to 4 slots of wild players, which means if you're playing season 2, then, I mean, you have to use season 2 cards. So, like in the upper left hand corner of the Cornerstone Captains and all the new cards we're going to be unlocking in season 2, they'll have an S2 at the top. So, the ones that say S1, those are the ones that can be filled in with your wild card spots. How do you get those? Well, you're going to be completing the XP reward path. Now, you can get your first one fairly quickly within season 2. So there's the like startup challenges, quote unquote, that you can complete. And if you do the requirements for those, then they had talked about that, you'll automatically get that wild card to start off. I hope it works pretty well. If there's anything that I've learned over the years with MLB The Show is that some of that stuff is a little wonky at first. So like when the content drops after they do their little presentation and they do the hit the button, whatever that thing is called, where they push their little button and then all the content drops. Maybe give it like 30 to 60 minutes after that happens because it seems to go crazy for the first 15 minutes or so. So make sure to check that out. But like I said, be sure to understand not all of your season 1 cards are going to be useless. If you get those wild card spots unlocked, then you can bring in some people. So me, what I'll probably do is use a wild card spot on my 99 Tarek Skubal. I am a huge fan of Scooble. He had a really cool 99 card from season 1. I'm sure he'll have another 99 card somewhere in season 2, but if I want to have good pitching, I gotta have my Scooble in there. So looking forward to that. It makes me wonder what we are gonna get in season 2. Of course, we're gonna get, new team affinity, chapter 1, 2, and 3. It's gonna basically reset and go back to the, starting off with low diamonds and then working our way up to the 99s by the end of season 2. I know this is kind of the big thing that they're doing this year, where that's the big change is the whole reset during the seasons. So this will be our first time actually getting to, experience what will it be like. Are we going to like it? Are we not going to like it? And before the game released, I was a I was an advocate for it. I was looking forward to it just because I feel like, once we have 99s, a lot of the cards we unlock later on are useless. And so I feel, just initial impression, I feel like season 2 is going to, force me to dive back into my live series cards and use those again. And so I'm kind of looking forward to it. I know a lot of people online, especially when I go through Twitter, a lot of people either didn't know about it and they're not happy about it, or people knew about it and they're cautious about it. So we'll just have to wait and see. And so, yeah, season 2 comes out this Friday. Make sure to know what you're looking for with these captain cards. Maybe MLB The Show will let us know sometime between now and then, what the boosts are for each of these players so that you know which one will best fit your team. But I'm also hoping to, see who our team affinity people are going to be. I heard a rumor, and I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but I heard, and this is not a good thing. I heard that the captains that were in the XP reward path and that we are casually getting spread throughout because we got like 5 more, like a David Ortiz and whatnot. There's a captain's pack that came out that gave a couple more captain options, but from what I've heard, those aren't going to get any updates, and that makes me sad. I really liked how in the previous game in 23 that we got new captains each season. But now it's if that word is true, then we're stuck with the captains that we have, and I was hoping for a little bit different. I hope they change their minds. We'll just have to wait and see. If you enjoy this type of video, or if you just enjoy MLB The Show content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I cover tons of stuff from MLB The Show on the channel. And if you're ever wondering how to complete like a conquest or program moments, just come back to the channel and good chances we have videos that show how to do those things. So check back with us here. Drops a like if you like the video and drops a comment letting us know which one of these four are you planning on getting when season 2 rolls out. Like I said, I think I'm between Corbin Carroll and Stanton. Just depends on what those boosts end up being. And then as always, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.